Check, mic check. Yep, there's signal. Hello everybody, this is Ruben1 here, and today's video was brought to you by PRS and Guitar World. Yes, it is a sponsored video, but in no way that has changed any of my impressions on the guitar. They let me do whatever I want. They just sent me the guitar, let me play with it, and tell you guys what I think about it. So let's go. As you heard on the first clip, I demoed this guitar by playing a chord progression, and then I soloed over the chord progression, and I call those like mini compositions. And what I did for that video, first I use the neck humbuckers for the chord melody, chord progression, and then I switched to the bridge position for the solo. I haven't introduced the guitar I'm using today. The guitar I used to record that composition with is called the PRS 2 Hollowbody Piezo SE. That might have not been in order, but yep, this is the guitar. It's a beautiful looking guitar, as you can tell. I call it piezo, but a lot of people say piezo. I don't know what's the correct way, but I'll keep calling it piezo, I guess. What that means, if you're unfamiliar with piezo guitars or piezo, is that they are basically your normal electric guitar with, you know, pickups and what they call magnetic pickups, and at the same time they have something called the piezo system, right, which basically turns your electric guitar into an acoustic sounding guitar. I'll demo that later at the end of the video, but for now, all you need to know is that with this PRS, you can get a combination of electric guitar and acoustic guitar at the same time. So this first knob controls the magnetic pickups, and that will give you the electric guitar sound, and this second knob here controls the piezo. It's weird, I don't know what to call it now. And the cool thing about this is that you can get a nice blend between electric guitar and acoustic guitar at the same time. Or if you just want to do electric, then you go maxed out on this one and roll this one off. If you want all acoustic, you do the opposite. You turn it all on and then the electric guitar part off, and then you get only acoustic guitar, right? And if you're feeling, you know, adventurous, right, you can just max out both of them. You get electric guitar and acoustic guitar, and the output is really high, so you have to be careful with that because it's gonna sound a little distorted. I personally like how it sounds maxed out, like all the three knobs. Like this is the tone knob, by the way. I like how it sounds when it's all maxed out, but it's completely up to you. Now let's talk a little bit about what I like and what I dislike about the guitar, I guess. There's definitely more pluses than minuses. I even got to play with this guitar live literally a week ago. I flew to Sacramento and I was able to test it out live, I guess. And yeah, as you can tell, the guitar sounds great live. It looks really pretty. on stage, and that's one of the most important things I look in a guitar. So yeah, let's start with the pluses. The biggest pros for this guitar is that it's so light. It is a hollow body electric guitar, so it's extremely light and really easy on the shoulders. My rehearsals usually go really long, and it doesn't help that there's still a live show after rehearsals, so being able to play and practice with a light guitar is a huge plus to me personally, and this one definitely is very light. I can carry it with one hand and it doesn't feel heavy at all. Another thing I really like about it is that it has two humbuckers. There's no hum whatsoever. Really loud output that I personally enjoy because they're very reactive and very dynamic. Yeah, PRS has always delivered very versatile and solid guitars, and this is no exception. This SE Hollowbody Piezo 2 is no exception to that rule. Now, a couple of the things that I feel that the guitar is lacking. Not that the guitar is bad at all, but first things first, you know how much I love tremolo bars or like whammy bars. I cannot live without a trem, I guess, and most of my guitars have a tremolo. This guitar doesn't, right? The bridge system on this guitar doesn't allow a whammy bar. I guess you could mod it into a Bixby or something, but right now it currently doesn't. Number two, the tuning gets a little off if I bend too much on stage. I don't know if it's because there's no locking tuners. At least I don't know if it has locking tuners or not, but the guitar does go off tune a little bit whenever I bend too much on stage, right? So I definitely have to tune the guitar every song. That's not too bad, but I like when the guitar stay tuned throughout the whole set and I don't have to think too much about the guitar being out of tune. So that's two little minor flaws for me, at least, right? Not flaws per se, but it's just like things I'd like this guitar to have just because it excels in so many other ways. Like tone, check mark. Weight, check mark. And aesthetics, check mark, right? And that's all I'm looking for in the guitar. So if it had those locking tuners and the tremolo arm, it would be one of my go-to guitars, correct? Anyways, I'm gonna demo a little bit more of the guitar on this last few clips. And yeah, these were my impressions on the PRS SE2 Hollowbody Piezo. Let's get it.